that would be interviewing Valerie Martinez, aka my mom, while listening to elevator music. Alexa, play elevator music.
Here's a station you might like. Smooth Jazz on Amazon Music.
Why didn't I say that? Cut that out. Don't mind that. But this is all the time we have until the podcast is over. And me and my mom are very sick. So, I got some very, very interesting questions. So how was it like growing up in the late 70s?
I'm not sure because I was born 79, so I was just a baby. So I don't know what it was like in the 70s.
What about the early 80s?
Again, I was young, so I don't remember.
The late 80s.
There was a lot of bright colors, big hair, just a fun time. We didn't grow up with cell phones or computers or Netflix, Disney, none of that stuff. We had VHS, tapes. It was a privilege to go to Blockbuster or to your local video store and pick out a movie or two. And as for me growing up, we didn't own a VHS machine, so we had to rent one. I remember that after a certain time of the night, our TVs would turn off and it would just be static. It wouldn't just go on all night long like it does now. But a lot of different things. It was a lot more innocent, more fun. Spent a lot of time outside, just using your imagination, playing with your friends, cousins. I lived around my cousins growing up. It was just a more simpler time and fun, and not saying that it's not fun now, but you know, kids nowadays don't really go outside and play, and if they do, it's a rare thing, but they're outside with their scooters and their whatever it is that they have nowadays for kids. It's just a lot different. Not saying that it's bad, it's just a different time.
How are the prices?
The prices were a lot cheaper than they are now. It's like for $100 that you spend at the grocery store now, but you don't really get much of anything. You would get a lot for $100 back then. Even the gas prices were a lot cheaper, where 20 bucks would fill up your tank. As you know, now it would take 45, maybe $50 to fill up your tank, and it's just, the pricing is a lot different.
Yes, I've been searching some stuff up. For a second, we'll be right back. You guys are lucky. I'm gonna pause the video, but you guys are lucky. So you guys keep going on to the video, but we'll be right back with our podcast. And I have some history I got going on over here. Don't worry about that. So it says in the 1980s, how much do you think the Snicker bar was back in the day?
75 cents maybe, and that might be a lot. $1. In the 80s, I was a young child, so I don't know.
I see that. So yeah, so it says right here, how much was a Snicker bar in the 80s? So it says right here, 25 cents.
25 cents. Wow. I was off.
And in the and now it's $1.69 that I don't believe. So I'm actually gonna search that up.
I think it's a little bit more maybe.
So I'm gonna search up 2025. $2.50.
Wow. That's a
That
big
went.
difference.
That's a big difference. That and you're spending $2.25 more cents
Wow.
on a candy bar,
Yeah.
and you don't know how much those Snicker bars go for in the 80s. I'm sorry. Oh. So here, how much was to get a movie? How much was it to get a movie at Blockbuster?
In the 80s?
Mhm.
I'm not too sure.
Since you're a 90s person, let's see.
The 90s, I want to say maybe $5.
Let's see.
If anyone was like me back in the 90s, I would wait for movies to come out on HBO and just buy a blank VH tape.
Yeah.
And I would record it from the TV.
Yes.
So I didn't have to go and rent movies from Blockbuster or your local video store. I mean, it was cool if you did, but I recorded a lot of movies.
Yeah. So it says $2 to $5.
Just depending probably on the movie, and if it was like a new release, it'd probably be more.
Yeah, and now we have Netflix.
Yeah.
So Netflix is like
Netflix is awesome. You pay $24.64
for like
maybe $25
for like
a
more
month.
people in the family, but like just for
Yeah.
like one person. So like with standard of ads, it's $7 a month.
Mm.
The standard for like good like quality is $15.49 per month. And now premium $22.99. And I prefer Netflix because you have a lot of movies.
Oh yeah.
And instead of paying like $10 for like a movie at Blockbuster,
Mm.
you can watch thousands of movies
And
just for $15.
The series I love watching, because you don't have to wait for it to come out on regular TV. You could just start watching it from the beginning and then finish it to the end, and there's no suspense. You just keep on going and going and going. Things are a lot different these days, and some of them are good and some of them are just different. I'm not gonna say that they're bad. It's just that nowadays things are a little bit more convenient, because I mean, you could even watch Netflix, YouTube, Disney, any app that you could get on your phone, and say you're traveling somewhere and you wanted to watch something because you're bored or it's a long trip, you still have your device to watch it. So I think it's really convenient and cool. You can pause it, rewind it, fast forward it.
So now next question. How much was a car in the 90s?
Jeez. Well, I guess it depends on the type of car.
So like a new car?
A new car would probably be like $35,000.
So like like how most cars are like $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 now.
Mm-hmm.
It says right here, and Well, the average used car costs $6,830.
For real?
Mhm. And the average new car in 1980, $15,042.
Wow. That's crazy. Like, even to buy a house, it was like $150,000. If you paid like $200,000, it was because it was a really big house. And like to pay that much now, it would be a tiny house because things don't cost that anymore. They cost a whole lot more.
And how much is that dog you holding?
This doggy I'm holding, she's worth $3,000.
For my income tax.
No, she was
Hey,
the baby from the other two that I had bought him. Yes.
hold on. So this is Mr. Billy Bob.
He's just a baby.
He hates when we say that. Say hi to the camera, Mr. Billy
Say
Bob.
hi, Billy. Say hi, I'm cute. My name's Bill.
So I bought him with my income tax. My mom bought him, but she used my income tax. And there he goes sliding away. That's the daughter
Daughter.
of the daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the mother is sleeping.
Yes.
Very cute baby.
So like, how was it like? What was your religion?
I was a Catholic. I was born and raised a Catholic. I did my sacrament of being obviously baptized when I was little. My parents did that, and then I did my first Holy Communion. It was another sacrament, and wasn't really religious to where we would go every weekend, and I didn't really, and I'm not, saying anything bad about being a Catholic. It's just like a routine. It's beautiful. It's the same thing over and over, where I feel it's like stand, kneel, stand, kneel, stand, kneel, sit. And it's just a routine, and I really didn't learn about God, about Jesus, and who Jesus even was, and how he died on the cross for our sins, until later on in life. I was introduced to the Christian church, and I just felt God's presence, and I learned a lot about God and Jesus, and about the Bible, and the way you're supposed to live, and just a lot of things. And the worship is amazing. It just makes you feel so much closer to the Lord. And so I identify now as a Christian, and I identify as not just being religious as a Christian, but really as me being spiritual, learning a lot about spirituality and about spirit guides and angels, and obviously God and Jesus and the Holy Spirit, and that's where I'm at now.
You know how much controversy is going to go in the comments.
Everyone
cares?
has their
They
own
have
opinion,
their own opinion.
and I don't care.
And if you don't like listening about this, why watch it then? So
But everyone has an opinion, and that's fine. I really don't care what anybody thinks of me. All I care about is what God thinks, and that's all that matters to
and
me.
Jesus loves you.
And Jesus loves everybody, no matter where you're at in your life. He loves you. Yes, he does. Yes.
Next question. What is your favorite fast food place?
My fast food, jeez. I don't know if I have a favorite.
What is like the one you like
to
mostly
eat
go
the
to?
most? I guess Sonic would probably be the one that I would probably gravitate towards the most, yes. Because I mean, it's like the best place. Like, you can have a burger, you can have a chili cheese dog, a coney, tater tots, ice cream, the route, what is it, 66, 44? There's just so many different options that you can get from Sonic. That's my opinion.
And how much was it back in the 90s?
Sonic? Probably half the price that it is now.
So like, it's like $8, so probably like
Four
$4.
probably. Yeah, because like you and I could go eat at Sonic and it would be like 30 some bucks just for you and I. So imagine a family of 6. It would be a lot.
Well, guess what? In the 1990, the average cost of a Sonic burger and less. Sorry guys, I'm sick. Of a Sonic burger or fast food item was 71 cents.
Wow. See,
Inflation, how much that works.
wow. I obviously didn't buy my own food back then because I didn't know that.
And Arby's and Buffalo Wild Wings actually bought Sonic
Oh,
for
wow.
$2.3 billion.
Wow.
Because Arby's, I love Arby's,
Yes, Arby's is amazing.
and a lot of people don't like Arby's. And what I think of you, you have your own personality, and you don't get to judge me. Because I know a lot of people who do not like Arby's.
This should be a show of we listen and we don't judge.
We're gonna be doing a lot of more seasons like this too. So like this is like season 1. Let's see, like go up to season 2, like 5 episodes each season, and we'll take a break for like a year and we'll go back up.
And see how we've grown and where we're at in our lives at that moment in a year.
Yeah. Hey, we might even get better equipment. We already have amazing equipment. We have lights, microphone, music, computer. We have everything, but like we can
Things
get, like,
change in life, and maybe it'll be a different place.
Yeah.
A different spot.
you might not see this one
Right.
soon. Who knows? Maybe not.
Right.
So yeah, okay. So Sonic was 71 cents per day.
Wow. That's amazing.
What was your favorite thing to do as a child?
Oh, geez. I loved to play outside. I was always a cat person until I had my daughter. Then I all of a sudden was allergic to cats, but I'd always be outside playing with my cats or my ducks or my rabbits. I grew up in the country, so I grew up next to this huge field, and my cousin and I, or my siblings, we would all go play in the field, especially when it snowed. There were like hills, and we would go sledding down them. Outside had to have been the funnest thing that I liked to do growing up.
Nice. So how much was a cat back in the day?
Huh?
How much was a cat back in the day?
Free.
Free?
People would go sell their cats in front of the grocery stores, or
Well, how much do you think they are? Like if you like sold a cat
back then?
in the 90s.
I don't. I guess it depends on the type of cat. Maybe $20, $50 the most.
So
I don't know.
it says right here, in the 90s, the highest is 50 to 250 bucks of all breeds in the 90s.
Okay, well,
And-
I never had to pay for. I never had to pay for cats, so
Yeah. So since we live in New Mexico, you would never believe how much they are now. $1,670.80.
I mean, this dog here is $3,000.
And guess what? We got her for free.
We had her mommy and daddy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And Harvey was sick, so she's trying to feel better. So I'm holding her to make her feel better.
Yeah, she had a seizure yesterday.
She has several seizures.
And she scared the living heck out of us.
Right. She
So
has,
we're like keeping like eye on her.
right. She has 5 puppies.
Alright, let me go get the puppies for you guys.
They're all males, which is odd. You would think there would have been a female in there, but no, they're all boys.
Here's all the pups.
And poor baby, she's not able to feed them because of her medicine.
So you have
she's
to
a little sad because she can't, you know,
So we have to hand feed them.
she can't love them and be with them the way she would like to be. So
I was supposed to put this down earlier.
that's another reason why I'm holding her, to make her feel loved, and I want her to think that she's in trouble. So,
Because she had diarrhea.
poor thing, she was missing in calcium. They were taking all her calcium from her, so just need to change her diet a little bit.
Yes.
And she needs a haircut. She refuses to wear her hair tied, and she does not let me trim her.
So please send donations. No, I'm joking.
No, so when she's done feeding her puppies and gets back to her normal size, I will go get her a haircut.
Yes.
You wanna get down? You wanna go
So
look
it
at
looks
your
like we guys got like good 30 more minutes. I mean, there's nothing else better to do. In Southern Western time, it's 7:32, and it's very dark. And yeah, so the highest cat to buy. Let's find out. Is in Massachusetts. So if you guys are watching from Massachusetts, tell your governor or mayor or whoever like runs the cat society to put your prices down, because your prices are $2,634 for a cat.
Holy moly. What kind of cat?
Like the lowest breed, but like the rarest breed,
Oh,
it's
wow.
$9,629.74.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Massachusetts, you gotta calm down. Like literally, you gotta calm down.
That is some crazy pricing there.
The podcast that inspired me to do this is a little bit of shady.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
So yeah, I just felt inspired to do podcasting now because I actually used to make music with AI singers. I wrote the music. I sing. AI sang it for me. They used to make YouTube content. And a lot of videos on my mom's phone when 2020. I used to make videos like, hey guys, and like the randomest videos, like I don't even know. So I am thinking of getting, cause my YouTube channel is not. I mean, I don't know what happened to it, so I'm actually gonna delete all my videos, and I'm gonna change that channel into our podcast channel because I ran out of content. I don't know what to do anymore. So so now we gotta make up our podcast name.
I'll let you do that because you're very creative with coming up with names. I'm more creative painting and sculpting and stuff. So.
the drama talkers. I mean, that's what
Came to mind, drama talkers. I don't know, more like
the nostalgia podcast, because this entire podcast, it's mostly going to be about old things,
right?
And some
And you're
new.
not talking about me, right? Yes.
Yes.
Oh, nice way to throw your mother under the bus, Adrian.
You're not under a bus, you're sitting on a chair.
It's a figure of speech, son.
So, what music did
Baby overboard.
Baby Overboard? So, what music did you used to listen to?
In the 90s, R&B. I liked Jodeci. I liked Keith Sweat. I liked H-Town. Let's see, Brandy, Monica.
Hey! Stop! I'm sick. I can't scream. I was screaming earlier, and I don't feel good at all. I'm even lucky I'm even doing this. I'm lucky I'm even talking, because in the beginning you could hear my voice. Like,
I think the Backstreet Boys came out in the late 90s.
oh my!
And
Don't even get me started.
Britney and Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, and NSYNC. I turned from R&B to pop.
Then now you're back to R&B.
I love R&B. That's my first and foremost favorite music. So I'm always looking for new R&B music. I think it's just, I love R&B soul music, R&B music. I used to listen to a lot of hip hop rap, like Snoop Dogg and Eazy-E and Eminem when he came out. What is his name? Like Master P.
Diddy.
P. Diddy.
P.
R.
Diddy.
Kelly. Which is odd because they have the song together.
Alexa, play
Satisfy.
Satisfy You.
It's a cool song. I love the song. I don't love what
Here's
those
Satisfy
two
You
men
by
did,
Puff
but
Daddy, featuring R. Kelly on Amazon
it
Music.
is what it is.
Alexa, volume 2-3.
I mean, like I said, I like R&B, so it just so happens that these two
Make this song.
make this song and they don't live the best of lives, but I'm not here to judge. More of a we listen and don't judge.
So, you might not see me. You might see me. I'm just gonna come back. So while I'm gone for a second, because I really gotta use the restroom.
You could just pause it.
Alright, we'll be back, guys. So we're back. Now we're gonna talk about Diddy Baby Oil. So this is baby oil. If you guys didn't know what it looked like, this is a miniature size of baby oil, and this is actually the last one in stock at Walmart. So I guess everyone was oiling up themselves. So we got the last bottle of baby oil at Walmart. So we're just gonna put right next to Alexa. So apparently, Diddy, I'm gonna search up what Diddy did. So it says, so Diddy raped Justin Bieber and Usher.
We don't need to know all that. Like, we could talk about something different because what he did was wrong, and I think we should stick to something different.
It's baby oil.
I understand that, but let's talk about something else in our
So over after Diddy diddled that stuff, the baby oil sales are high. So in 2023, they were down. They were going down. Their percentage was 21. Now their percentage is 82. After the Diddy issue in 2024.
It wasn't the baby oil's fault.
So now over 100 or a million bottles of baby oil has been sold all around the world after the Diddy issue.
Huh.
And I can't believe we got a bottle.
The
last bottle. We couldn't find the big bottles. They were out.
Not that I was looking.
So yeah. So let's change the subject because I don't want to talk about Diddy.
Please, I don't want to talk about him either.
Because you never know, Diddy might diddle up our doorstep. They might want to take our baby oil.
Adrian,
One
can we
more.
change the music though?
Alexa, what did Diddy do?
Adrian.
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Alexa,
Alexa.
play jazz. Smooth.
Here's a playlist you might like. Smooth Jazz for Pets on Amazon Music.
Alright, anyways, the richest man in the world is Elon Musk. And you will never know how. Probably a lot of people know who.
Isn't he from here? From New Mexico?
That's Jeff Bezos.
Oh, John.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos was born in New Mexico. Elon Musk was actually born in South Africa.
Oh, okay.
His net worth is 425.2 billion. Last year is 200 billion. How did he make another 200 billion?
Investments.
Oh, crypto, Dogecoin. That's why. Elon Musk's real name is actually Elon Musk. Like it's Elon Musk. And if you guys didn't know, Elon Musk invented PayPal. And he sold it for $20 million. And that's where his Tesla journey started.
Are you licking the couch?
He's licking the couch. Well,
Silly.
by the way, we're doing this in our living room. Because we just have to spend $500 on her
Vet bill.
vet bill.
Right.
But it was like billing her out.
Her thing was seizing. I couldn't even stand or anything.
She was like fine like when I got home yesterday after I was sick. And afterwards, she just started,
Yeah.
because her calcium.
Yeah, because the puppies kept feeding 24/7. A little fatty.
So now Jeff Bezos, we're gonna go on to.
Look at this fat boy here. All he wants to do is eat.
Yeah.
Isn't he the cutest? He's her biggest puppy. It's her favorite puppy.
On January. Like dope. Sorry guys about that. So Jeff Bezos was born on January 12th, 1964. He's 60 years old right now, born in Albuquerque, New Mexico. His net worth is 24 billion USD.
Sure.
He found Amazon. At each second at Amazon, he actually Amazon, yeah. So on Amazon, he actually when he first got Amazon, when he first started Amazon, he built his, he started in his garage in New Mexico, and that house is worth $2 million.
Wow. A lot of people start their businesses in their
Here, like
garage or in their kitchen or something.
like
and
New
make
Mexico. New Mexico. It's crazy that we have a billionaire.
Why
I'll
are you
call him up.
fighting?
We are back, guys. Sorry about the pause.
This will be our third time.
We're trying to figure this out, but
His camera is being
it's being
funny with us.
funny, yeah. I didn't charge it. It was at 50% and it died. Then it said
Classic Abraham.
and it said you need more storage for your podcast. Like, find out buying more storage. But yeah, so it was a good interview. And like what I was saying, the New Mexico billionaire, I would call him up. I would ask him to give us $100,000 for new podcast stuff. But if we make,
Oh yeah, if we do our own on YouTube and Spotify, Apple. Is that what you said?
Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcasts. Maybe we'll make our own money so we can have our own money and we don't have to ask nobody to sponsor us or whatever.
You might have to.
We could do it ourselves, but.
If it's like a really big brand that wants to sponsor us.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, if they want to, but hopefully, I believe that this young man here is gonna make it big somehow, some way, because he's very determined to be a wealthy person and have a lot of abundance in his life. And I've always said, because he has 3 older siblings and 2 of them are mine, and I've always tried to let them know that, you know, I will always be behind them in their dreams, and I will never try to keep them from succeeding or doing what they need to do for my own selfish reasons. And as long as they don't become drug addicts or you know, bad people.
What do you mean?
I will always be behind them and try to support them in anything that they want to do, or I've always told them to reach for the stars and become whatever it is that they want to become and to follow their dreams. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I'm always backing them.
So our time is up for like 10 minutes already.
Right.
So we'll be talking to you guys another time. Like I said, we'll try to get our Spotify. No, we'll try to get our Spotify podcast and Apple Music.
Apple Podcast.
Apple Podcast.
And YouTube, of course.
Yes. And I'll try to get a Facebook too. But that seems to do it. This might be 2 hours, but I don't know. But it was nice talking to you.
Thanks for tuning in and giving us your time.
Yes.
I hope we didn't bore you.
I don't think so.
I hope you enjoyed your time with us, and
Yeah, that's it. We're out of content.
be blessed and have an amazing day, night, whenever you're watching this. And we will see you in the next video.
And remember, guys, we listen
And
and
we don't judge.
See you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.